Good morning, Capricorn. November 7th today with a 4 card spread for you guys. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for supporting me and liking and subscribing and sharing your comments. Everything. I appreciate it. Please know that it means a lot and it helps me on my journey. So, first card being with what you're feeling, what's going on inside. And the 3 cards underneath are changes, things coming your way, things that are going on, things that you might be struggling with, right? Okay, so. Well, there's a struggle, the world in reverse. That's like incomplete goals, no closure on something. You're feeling like you need some kind of closure, you're not getting it. Perhaps a relationship that you've been in a long time. Because no closure, that's not usually a job, right? But when you have a goal that you're not completing, that could be. Something doesn't have a finish line, and it needs to be done. And here with the strength in reverse, that's Leo energy, that's feeling insecure about yourself, doubting yourself. Because Leo strength is bravery, and when that's in reverse, that self-esteem is lacking, that strength is lacking within, right? At the same time, you have Emperor. And that's structure, that's fatherhood, that's Aries energy. And being the tree and the Emperor, that's strength, and that's like a good, strong back spine, right? And you're high up there with the sun, you're close to the sun's energy. You are the type of person with the Emperor energy where you provide the stability for your home. You know, the answers. You bring action to word. You don't leave it at word. Well, then there's the Two of Cups. It is a partnership. So perhaps for some of you, you're feeling like, lonely. You want to be loved. You want to be in a relationship. You want to share this Emperor inside of you to complete your world. It's like you maybe feel like that you have everything else and now you just really want a partner. You want to share it with somebody. To becoming one, this is a relationship. Either, because it's not in reverse, but for some of you in a relationship and it's rocky right now, partnership which is causing your world to be upside down, or the fact that you're feeling like this, but someone's coming. Okay, let's go deeper. So the Hangman here. So you've got 4 major arcanas out of the 5. So meaning, like, this is real deep things. This is not stuff that is taken lightly today. And so with the Hangman in reverse is like sitting back and retreating and sacrificing. Or also you could be dealing with an energy, perhaps your partner is, how can I say this, maybe not whiny, but just kind of excessively like the way they act towards something, and they're more dramatic, right? Can't find your keys, but instead of just looking for them, you're like freaking out. You're dealing with someone like that. Or maybe you're feeling sorry for yourself because you want this love and you're hurting inside, right? There's sacrifice in there, but what are you sacrificing? Maybe you gotta leave the relationships in order to gain your Emperor mode again, bring your strength back. fix this relationship so you guys can bring this back into the relationship. But work in a relationship takes two. It's not just one that has to do the work. You're leaving something behind. Perhaps it's this partnership that needs to be left behind for some of you. Or in order to pick up on this partnership that is becoming or coming to you, but you're not seeing it, is because you're failing to leave the baggage you have inside behind, right? And that's the Six of Swords. And with the Justice here, that's Libra energy. In reverse, like, this is fairness, this is equality, this is just. This is truth, it's clarity, right? There's no gray area. It's black or white, it's yes or no, it's left or right. This way it's not fair. It's unjust. And with your strength being in reverse and the world being in reverse, but yet you have the Two of Cups here. And being Capricorn, it's like your emotions for your partner, for your love is so high. You will be that person who definitely does not put everything else first before your partner. Your partner is in mind with you when you're making those decisions, because you do not want to make them feel anything sad or just hurt on the inside. Everything you know that you do in your life has a domino effect on the ones around you, right? But then when you're feeling left like this, what are you left with, right? You're left with the decision of perhaps leaving things behind, feeling like you have to sacrifice just to hang on. And with the Empress in reverse too, guys, like, she's empty. She does not feel warmth. She does not feel whole. Missing pieces. So for some of you, if this is coming into you, a new relationship, but you're having a hard time seeing the relationship because you're having a hard time letting go of the things that have caused you to feel empty and doubt yourself and how unfair life has been, or a past relationship has been for you, but it's like you gotta let it go and leave it behind. Come out of the Hanged Man state, right? And bring back, like, so many major arcanas here. Like, I'm surprised the Lover's card's not here. So maybe it's that old partnership that needs to be let go so you can have this new one. Mother of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. It's like your work life is imbalanced. You're financially insecure. Perhaps it's the person that you're with. Perhaps the person that it was that has left you. Perhaps it's the way you're feeling with the Hangman and then the Justice card in reverse, the World in reverse, and it's like affecting life. It's affecting how you're going to work. You're probably maybe not being able to get to work. Depression plays a huge role. And also your card, Capricorn, is the Devil card. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, because the Devil card is very strong. He brings transition. He brings that shedding of the old skin and taking on new challenges and being stronger than ever. But then when you're stuck and playing with the Devil because of that loneliness, the emptiness, but yet you have so much to offer, and why isn't it hitting the right partner? Why am I not getting this? But it's that chase, that negative unconscious thought of going to bed and feeling lonely or upset or negative, and you wake up that way, so you're sleeping like that, so that energy is being put out there, so that's what's coming back. Letting go. Letting it go. Didn't serve you, it didn't do anything for you in your past, but it did do is teach you something. But you don't want. And bitter and hard and is not you. It's not you. You love. You like to play. You like to touch. right? And see, with the Ten of Cups here and the Two of Swords here, and the Eight of Swords, okay. So we'll just do this. Ten of Cups for me is, and in this situation, if there is somebody that is in your vision, but maybe you're not just seeing it, or you're doubting yourself to approach this person because of the past, the things that you're not letting go of, that you need to let go, I mean, you're trying to let go, is going to bring you so much happiness, completion. It's going to turn this upside down. Because you've got your structure, you know, you've got your stability, your feet are on the ground, but it's the heart, it's the emptiness that haunts you, right? And then being afraid to step outside of the box, Capricorn, right? Trying new things. Being stuck on the same thing because you know it works, and you know because you've taught yourself, you learned it, and you know it'll work. But tunnel vision, you miss the outside things, the other routes, right? So to get to 6 is not just 3 plus 3, right? There's different ways to get to 6. And with the Two of Swords, it's stagnant, it's not moving, there's indecision, like it's staying still. Two sides are not meeting halfway. Is it you and your partner? Somebody that, you know, it's just not connecting, it's going slow, it's just, somebody's communication's not coming out, it's not being said. Or the fact that this is hanging on there. Because behind letting things go, and if they're not being let go, and it's being held on to, and it's not moving, and empty, self-doubt, unfair life, your world feels like you can't complete anything, no goals are being finished, or you've got no closure, and the closure is what you need so that you cannot feel like sacrifice has to be constant. Because behind you is ultimately the Emperor. And then when you throw these two in there, the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, this needs to be let go. Bring back that strength inside of you. And see, like, and this is the last one I wanted to pull out. This of the Eight of Swords upright is no good. But reversed is releasing. It's finally embracing the fact that you are a butterfly and you don't have to stay here and you can fly away. But this way, it's, you know, it's a good thing. It's moving on, right? It's moving on. So let's get you some fairy advice, okay? What the fairies like you to do. Pay attention to for Capricorn here on this emotional roller coaster ride here. But are seeing that they do need to move on, and that they will move on. Because it's going to take that Emperor strength, right? Funny, when I did the first shuffle, all the cards popped out and out. Okay. Human myth. Let's see. Human myth. Just reading a book. 63. So the key word is separation. So perhaps some of you, this relationship, yes, like I was saying, it needs to end. Some of you maybe one may be coming in, but in order to get that one, you need to let that one go. And then now fairies are saying separation. So let's read and see what it says. The fairy is reading about the human myth. She is sure that we do exist, but sometimes she needs a little reassurance to keep her faith going. She knows that spirits exist as she is very conscious of her connection to nature and creation. The human myth is that we are separate from spirit. This is the story that we as humans tend to tell ourselves. We must recognize our unity with all else in existence. What a pity to waste so much time denying our own place in the universe. Sometimes our daily reality gets in the way of our being to feel our connection with spirit. This is when we need to grab an inspirational book and read it, or do some meditating, or just walk in the woods and feel the connection to everything around us. Remember that all things are connected. Everything that you do affects all else in the universe. All action, including thought, sets up a vibration that continues on long after the event is forgotten. Yes, you do exist and you are connected to spirit and all creation. Remember that with a single thought, you start a process of creating. Create something wonderful for yourself. All of creation will reap the benefits. Isn't that what I said in the beginning? The thought, the unconscious thought that you think when you go to sleep and when you wake up, and when you think about that and you're constantly unconsciously thinking about it, that vibration is out constant. It's going, and when you put that out, that's what's coming back. I'm so happy right now. I feel so connected right now. Just exactly, it's the thoughts, right? And it's that mental thought that transpires into the dreams, into the emotions, into your soul, right? Communication, okay? Talk to somebody. Get it out. Don't be so shy. Step outside of the box. Do something different. But do what you enjoy doing. And at the same time, it's like when you were letting it go, but you're not forgetting about it. You're just not striving towards it. You're just kind of letting it happen. And then bam, there it is, right? If you guys want to talk more, my email's down below. Love to spend time with you. And thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do this for you. Take care.